Hi, myself Adi Narayanan, and today we are going to discuss about string buffer, string builder. So those are very important concepts, and whenever we go for an interview, they will check on builder, string buffer. Now type in Google string string buff buffer, something like that, string buffer. You get a number of sites. See, string buffer. String is immutable. String buffer is mutable. String is slow and consume more memory when you concatenate too many strings because every time it creates new instance. This is important. Every time it creates new instance is very important. Whereas here, see, string buffer is fast and consume less memory when you concatenate string. So you can use any sites available. If you go to Java T point or any sites that is available, you can go through that. And so here, when we will start with string, we will start with the string. So what is a string? In Java, string is basically an object that represents sequence of character. Any array of character works the same as a Java string. Leave all these things and all. String is a class. String is, see here, string is a class. Then what is another important thing? String buffer. What is string buffer? Java string buffer class is used to create a mutable string, whereas string is immutable, whereas string buffer is to create mutable string. The string buffer class in Java is same as string class except it is mutable. It can be changed. It can be changed. Very important in that, and probably that is one important. Another one, string builder. See what is string builder? Java string builder class is used to create mutable string. The Java string builder class is same as string buffer class expect that it is not synchronized. When you read thread, you will come to know what is synchronized and what is non-synchronized. So as of now, just have an understanding. This is the difference between string builder and string buffer. Go through all these things. So string is a class, string builder is a class, and string buffer is a class. So when it is a class, it contains a number of methods. It may contain a number of methods. What are the methods available? Go and see Java API. So Java API in the String API. String API, how will you see that? I will show you just now, after some time. String tokenizer, very important. See here you have to read all these things. Methods and string buffer, all these things. Mutable, immutable, string tokenizer. So we'll go to string tokenizer. Even nowadays we no need to use string tokenizer. There is a splitter. In a string there is a method called splitter, which you can use. But anyway, just have an idea. So java.util, package. Java.util is a package available as part of the Java. In that there are a number of classes. One of the classes string tokenizer. String tokenizer class allows to break a string into tokens. This is simply where you break the string. Go and see. You can read this one. There is some examples also here. See, my name is Khan something. Okay. So how they are splitting? They want to split based on the empty space. Based on empty space, right? From here to here it ends. Your string ends up to here, comma, and based on the empty space, they want to split the token. So they are using string tokenizer. To string tokenizer, they are giving this input. Constructor, right? To the constructor, they are giving the input. So after that, st dot has more tokens. So then this will be converted into tokens based on the empty space. Just read, you will understand. Then after that, you are printing st dot next to token has more token, next token. So if you could not able to understand during our 8 o'clock clarification session every day, you can just ask me. So I will explain about all these things. But you can get to split the entire string based on empty space or based on comma or based on anything. You are going to give this here. If you see some other, see here, this is one. This is based on string token. They are creating on string tokenizer and string tokenizer and next token based after comma. It will give each thing after comma. So even if you go to some other side, you will get more knowledge. This is to split a string based on the condition that you are giving. What is the first condition we give? Empty space. Second condition, comma, something. So anyway, so you are going to see all these things. I will have some example. I will write some example related to this, and you are going to see what is string, string buffer, all the things, all these things. Very important string buffer, string builder, string tokenizer. And what is the difference? Where is string tokenizer here? See string tokenizer, string builder, string buffer, string. Read all the things. Anyway, I'll show some example in my Eclipse. I'll write and show you. Okay. So already I wrote one program. Just I will explain that program. So this is the program. This is the program. Okay. Here I created one string. You can create a string either by using a literal. So come here after you read all the theory. So you can create a string either in this way or in this way. This way is the preferred way. So this is the highlighted portion. This is the preferred way. This is not the preferred way. Anyway, you can use this way. So when you do something like this, you are anyway you are creating one object. What is the object? String object. What is the reference variable name? EMP name. What will be the content? ADHI. Here also same thing. You are creating one string object, but by using new operator. So what is the difference between this and this? If you have read the theory, you might have known by this time. There is something called string constant pool. When you do something like this, it is created in string constant pool area, whereas this is created in the heap area, heap memory area. So every time this one will force to create a new object, new object. Say for example, and let me, if you read that, you will get all the things. Okay. Anyway, so this is one way you can create a string, and this is one way you can create a string. Here, I'm trying to see whether the content of this object on this object. So it's a reference variable pointing to an object. So where your object is created, it is created in the memory. Where? Heap memory. So in the RAM, you allocate some space. Your by default, your Java will allocate some space, and in that space, all your objects are created. So heap memory. Read what is heap memory and what is stack memory. See here, when you create an object that is created in the heap, this one will be in the stack because this is local variable. This is created in the stack memory. Read, you will get enough knowledge. So in the string class, string is a class, right? So how will you create how will you see what are the methods available in the string class? Who created string class? String class is available as part of Java API, as part of Java, as part of Java. So go to Google and type string, all string API. Go to Google, type string, string API, something, whatever, Java 8. See here, this is Java document API. Okay, this one you can go and see. It will show you the class and what are the methods available. So this is a documentation. That is Java documentation. This is the class and this is the constructor they created, and these are the methods available as part of string class. See character at compared to. There are n number of methods available. Commonly, we won't use all this here. Some methods we will use. Once you go and read a Java T point or some other site, they will mention some common method which we will be using. That character at is very important. Character at is very important. Index of is very important. No need to go and learn all the methods. No? Last index of not that much important. Matches, replace. See replace. What is replace? Replace. You can replace the old character with the new one. So already you read this immutable. Think of what is immutable in terms of string and string buffer. You will get some knowledge. So these are all the methods available. Value of, very important. Value of, very important. Two uppercase, two lowercase. Just to see, no need to go and read each and everything. Okay. So this is string. Same way, string buffer. Same way, string buffer. BUFFER. You type, then you get the API. Go here, see here. These are all the methods available. Methods available as part of string buffer. So all this is you can just have an idea. No need to go and read all those things. Just I'm showing it. no need to think too much into that. Go here string. I want to show one thing. Docs API. See here object. This is the string class. This is the string class. This is the string class. String class expand object. Object is the superclass for all objects. When you create an object for all the object, object is the superclass. Just type in Google object class in Java. You will get a lot of explanation related to that. And what are the interface that a string implements? See all the interface, no? Serializable, character sequence, comparable, very important. When we read Java collection, I will explain about these things, comparable, but have an idea. This is a class they created, and these are the implement. These are the interface they implemented, and object is the superclass for all class and see here field constructor, and if you see it is final. When you see here public final string class is final. So I already have a video related to variable, local variable, instance variable, static variable, final keyword. See what is final keyword. You can apply final before a class, for a method, and for a variable. Very important, you should know these things. Just go and read, you will get a lot of things. So if you are not going to get that, let me know. And in the clarification session, which is happening 8 o'clock on all days, so I will explain about all these things. Okay, you may, but self-learning is very important. People know when you go for an interview, they will look for your self-learning capability. If they find that you are a self-learner, you are 100% to be selected by the particular person whoever interview you. That's very important. Without self-learning, no one will have an idea to recruit you. Okay, now you got some idea. Okay, I created a string. This is also going to create a string, and this is also going to create a string. This is literal way of creating, and this is by using new operator. So this always create an object in heap. This will be allocated to string constant. That's the thing. So here, string contains n number of method. One method is equal. It will see the content of both the string. This one is this one, and this one is this one. So now if I make SURESH. So this is the code. So this is the code. I create one object and I call the C method. Here it comes. I am using the equals method. I am sending the two variable, and this method will see whether the content of both the object is same or not. If the content is same, first EMP name is Adi, whereas F name is Suresh. So it is false. So it will return false. Let me run this one. Run. See false. If I make this here same ADHI, then let me run this program again. So this is the code. Just we are trying to see whether two content of the string is same or not. See true. But if I want to display something, this one equal to double equal to control V. Okay. If I say this one, this will check the equals will check the content, whereas control V double equal to F name FNAME controller. This double equal to will check whether two address is same or not. Two address. So first it is creating one object. See here, this is creating one object, and this is creating one object. Where your object are created in the memory. Each object have a address, right? This will point to one address. This will point to one address. W equal to will check whether two addresses same or not. Two address, not content, address. Run as Java application. See, content is true, but address is different because this is created in the string constant pool. This is created in the heap memory. But if I write another one, Control C, Control V, E, NAME. Okay, now what will happen if I compare this and this EMP here? That is the difference between creating this way and this way also. Okay, now what I do know, I'll try. Control C. See, this is very important, which I am explaining now is very important. E-name. Instead of F-name, I give E-name. E-N-A-M-E. And Control S. So, Control C. Control V. So, what will happen? Status 1. Here also, status 1. Here, I make this one as E-name. Very, very important. See here. Now, what will happen? We are checking whether this memory space and this memory and this address is same or not. Now you will get equal. This memory is same because when you create by using literal way, all will be created in string pool. So this and this content is same. So only one object will be created for both the line. Only one object will be created, and both of this variable will pointing to the same address. So if you read the content in the internet, you will understand. Whereas this one, because of new, it won't be created in the string pool constant. It will create in the new memory. It will be created in the heap memory. So that is the difference. If you understand here, very very important. This will give true. This will also give true. Whereas here, see, this is giving true. This is giving false. Whereas in this case, but all are Adi. All Adi. See here, all the content are Adi. But see here, this is true and this is false. In this case, this is true, this is also true. That's the difference. Okay, so just to see, you will understand. Yeah, slash here. I will make slash n so that it will give a line. Okay, let me run this one. String constant pool. CON STAND constant slash here. Okay, let me run this one. If you see my code, and this is the code. This is the code. You should be able to experiment a lot of things. Maybe simple. Here, if you understand fully, you will understand heap memory. You understand a little bit of stack memory, object, address, all the things you will have some idea. So this is the code. Okay, this is the code. Last, your class ends here, and if you go here, this is the code. And nothing other than this. Okay, this is the code. Okay, let me run now. So you see, this is the difference that I want to show you. See here, true, false, false, true. Where is false, true? Why ADHI, ADHI, ADHI? Here we are checking EMP name equals this one and double equal to F name, not F name here equals this one and this one. After that, okay, this one, right? EMP name equals E name, EMP name, EMP name equals E name. String constant pool. Where is string constant pool? Here from here to here. Is there any error? Just a minute. True, false, false, true. Okay. Very rich, very rich, very rich. So EMP name, EMP name. So first we are checking EMP dot equals F name. Yeah. W equal to false. It is returning false. Then here there is some error. Okay. System dot out dot println control C control V EMP name control X EMP name. This one is name right. Control S. Let me run this one. Yeah, see here. This is what I want to show you. See here true, false. Whereas in the string to comment both are true. Very, very important. Just you can look into that. This is the code. If you understand this, you will understand. But all the content are same. But all the content are same. And also try with some other name, control V, name, name, RUJSH. In experiment. So I created posting and accordingly you can experiment and let me know if you have any doubt you can let me know. So this is very, very important. And so how come we after this one this is also equal and this is also equal, whereas in this case w equal to equal false, whereas in this case w equal to true we are getting. That's the thing I want to you should be able to understand. Try with this. So try string buffer. See when you want to concatenate, when you join two string, this one, if you do something like this, control C, sir, for example, you can create a string something like this, string string, string. Um, Let me create a t or something like that equal to you can create two strings, right? Plus this is not the right approach. This is not right approach. Don't do something like this one. Okay. Then even rather than doing something like this, concatenating, you can use string buffer or else ename. See here you can just type ename, right? Ename, and this one is fname. Ename. Okay. So this will what does it will do? It will concatenate sys out out. So t. So what is it that what is it that they will get? Two times adi and adi. See here this one. But this is not right approach. If you want to do something like this, then use string string buffer string buffer something equal to append string buffer. You declare a variable called string buffer something d dot d dot append append. Append, you can use append. Append, where is app and the append ename control S. Okay. So when you want to join two strings and better you can use string buffer. This is the better approach. You get a lot of a tutorial on this in the Google. Try to see when you want to concatenate two string or three string, and when you want to add new character to the string, better use string buffer rather than string, because now what it will do, no, in memory space it will create a new memory. Whereas when you concatenate, whereas by using this string buffer in the existing memory, all the addition, subtraction, that is adding, deleting, will happen in the same object. Whereas here every time it will create new object. So that is the difference. Whereas here in the same object it will do modification. That's why we call string is immutable, whereas string buffer is mutable. Try to read this, you will get a lot of things. This is very, very important. W equal to equals, and this is immutable, mutable, very important. So content, very important, that try to get the knowledge. And so if you have doubt, let me know during our clarification session. This is the code. This is the code. This is the code. So try to read all those things whichever I showed there. Thanks for your time.